Hi, this is St. Michael's College, and I'm with the media team, and we're going to show you how to set up what we call a PowerPoint cart, which consists of a laptop, a computer, and an LCD projector. And the very first thing that I want to mention to you is that when we come into a room, a classroom, we need enough space to set this thing up. So we'll get the screen down here, and the screen this size, which is about a 6-foot screen, we need about 12 feet from the screen to where the projector will be set up. So the first thing I need to do is be a little bit bold and move some of the chairs to give me that distance, give me that room. So I'm just going to move these over here, knowing that when the students come in, they will find their own place and move the chairs to wherever they want to be. But we need to set this up for the majority of the folks that need to see the display. So I'm going to get started with that. One thing I want to mention to you, though, is that when we set this up, I want to make sure that the projector is nice and square on the cart itself, that the back elevation leveling feet are leveled up, and that the front foot will give me the appropriate height that I need to reach into the top of the screen. So that's what that's all about. All right, so let's get this over here. And obviously we need power. And we also need to reach the network. Now we have a lot of rooms on our campus that are in fact wireless, but this isn't one of them, so we'll make sure that we've got a good connection here. And the appropriate jack for this is a purple jack. We have yellow and purple. Yellow is telephone, purple is computer. So let's get this turned on. And as that warms up, I will also turn on the computer. Okay. Now, one of the very first things I want to do as this warms up is I want to be looking at the actual sizing of the projection. I want to fill the screen. A 6-foot screen, I should have a 6-foot wide projection. So as that warms up, we'll get ready for that. We're going to do a few things. We're going to get it sized with a zoom. We're going to get it focused, obviously a nice tight focus, and something real important is called a keystone. And we'll use a keystone correction that's on this projector, and that really makes a difference with the vertical edges of the projection on the screen. Alright, so here comes our image. And it looks a little fuzzy. So first of all, I'm going to zoom out and get the sizing. Okay, I want to really fill the whole width horizontally of that. I'm looking across the top here. Okay, and then let's get it focused, nice tight focus, very nice clean edges. And then that keystone that I mentioned to you looks like this. So we want to get the vertical edges to be nice and straight, perpendicular to the edges of the screen themselves. And it looks like we can bring that up a little bit higher. Okay, there's the keystone. All right. Now, here's another important thing, is that, we're really looking at the audio parts of this, because that's really important. And a lot of times, we'll neglect to make sure that the cords, the audio send cords, are connected to the computer, as well as the input into the back of the projector itself. So let's make sure that's into the output, the audio output. We want to make sure that the computer is not muted, and that the volume is up at a fairly high level. And we also want to make sure that the amplifier, the audio level, is also up. And I pretty much turn it all the way up. It's easier for folks to, in fact, turn it down than to be searching around that they can't hear it to turn it back up. So that's pretty much how we set up our PowerPoint cards here at St. Michael's College. And when I leave, I would want to turn the projector off, but I want to leave the computer on so the patron can log on immediately and not wait for the computer to boot.